this up. I can't make this up.
Hey man, it's right the first episode of Where There's Smoke, There's Fire, live from Facebook. Hey man, today I got a special guest. You know what I'm saying? I went and got somebody that's a pillar in the community. Somebody that when you say Texarkana, when you say faux block. Hey man, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know him as Gold Mouth, Big Walk. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, we know him as Big Bread also, man. Big Bread, Big Walk. What's up with it, baby? Good to have you here, man. Hey man, for sure. Hey man, I was sitting here, I was contemplating. I'm like, man, you know, I gotta bring somebody on, and you kept coming to my head. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Talk to us, let them know for sure. You know, we got our local people on, but also got people that ain't local that might be watching. Let them know, you know what I'm saying, where you from, let them know something about your little upbringing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, you know, Big Bread, man, from Texarkana, Arkansas, man. Album dropped in April. You can go get it, follow me on Instagram, 214 Big Bread. I also got clothes. So, you know what I'm saying? You can hit me up on Facebook for that. But, yeah, man, it's just, went to Arkansas High, played ball.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Got a scholarship, went to college, played ball at college. Man, I really didn't. I used to just freestyle a lot.
For sure.
I really wasn't just out in the rapping. It was more of my partner thing.
Right.
It was my partner's attitude. I gotta tell you, I mean, like he was serious with the rap shit.
Right.
You know, he passed the council, so
right.
that's what made me start getting kind of serious with the rap, because he couldn't do it no more. So I just started rapping because, you know, he paid. So then I just got serious with it. So
Got serious when you went to college. Where'd you go to college at?
man, when I left Arkansas High, I went to a junior college in California.
For sure.
Then I got a scholarship from there to Tennessee State, and I played there for a little while. So
What position you play?
guard.
I'm actually like I asked Big X plug. If you was in the league right now, what would your rating be on that?
My rating on man right now, man, I ain't no cap. I think I'd probably be about like a 91.
You about like a 91?
Yeah, about a 91.
91,
75.
Nah, about a 91, you know, run, about, you know, 91 pass blocking, about a 95 run blocking, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. All right, man, what was it like running for TK, man, in Arkansas over there, you know?
Man, well, you know, the Arkansas and Texas game, it used to just, you know, it was the way it is now. Well, they don't even have it now, but the way it was like the last few years.
Wait a minute, they still having Arkansas and Texas game?
Yeah, they don't have it no more. Like Texas got a lot of kids right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Arkansas High barely got about 500 students on there.
Right.
But you know, like back then, it was just, if you was from Arkansas, you was from Arkansas. If you was from Texas, you was from Texas, and that was just it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was no way. It was like no way in hell I go to Texas school. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. You know, man, you know, and it started like on the football field, but you know, it's kind of like a couple fist fights. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't never that major like it is now.
Right.
You know, it's a bunch of shooting shit going on. It's just a few fist fights, niggas get scratched.
Yeah, they ain't fighting too much now, though. They ain't going on. You might see females fight, but
yeah, I don't see no youngsters coming from the shoulders no more.
Nah. Yeah, that's a lost art, as they say. You know what I'm saying? That man, what neighborhood you know you from Arkansas, you know what I'm saying? What neighborhood, what's your territory over there in Arkansas? Where you from?
Man, look. So we originally stayed in Texas, you know what I'm saying? I was staying in Texas going to school in Arkansas.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because all my partners from Arkansas. But like, man, I was just I'm something like a mutt, you know, I'm good in all the hoods.
Right,
Arkansas,
for sure,
so,
for
you know
sure.
what I'm saying? Cause like I was in the Mount Edition, I was in Malibu, I was in Cottage Hill, then I was on the block, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I was everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Right, man. Let's talk about the clothing line, Big Bread. Clothing line, you know what I'm saying? What's it, the brand? What is it? Let's explain.
Yeah, man, see, I was supposed to drop this when I dropped my album, but my partner Turl, it was just some miscommunication going on, so I couldn't drop them when I dropped my album. But this is basically just like my name, and like this just represent like the brand. So big brand. I said on the start of the Beltway 8 song with Lil Kiki, I was like, Big Bread, it ain't just a name, it's a brand, and it kind of stuck.
Right.
So that's when I just been, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm just gonna run with it, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. Like I said, Beltway 8, Lil Kiki.
Yeah, Lil Kiki.
Lil Kiki. How did that go there? How did that happen? How did you ever connect with Kiki, Texarkana, Houston? You know what I'm saying? How you end up connecting them dots?
Man, I was at work on IG, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So my partner Lil Sam had sent me a beat, and he was like, man, listen to this sound like something you used to hop on. So when I heard the beat, I was like, man, I can't put nobody local on this, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm like, shit, I'm just gonna drop a little bread and get somebody from Houston. So I'm on, because originally I wanted Slim Thug,
Right.
but I could never get in touch with Thug.
Right.
So it was really supposed to be me, Lil Kiki, and Big Pokey. But when I reached out to Big Pokey, he had like some other stuff going on.
Right.
So I couldn't put him on the song, so it just ended up being me and Lil Kiki. But I reached out to him on IG, and I hit his manager up, and his manager hit me back, and we just made it happen like this.
Right. Kiki real, you know what I'm saying? That's real, you know what I'm saying? Gonna get that bread.
Yeah.
And do a, you know, bless you with a feature, you know what I'm saying? I like to do a feature with an H-Town legend, you know what I'm saying? It's you know, Lil Kiki, you know, the South Side, it's screwed up clique, you know what I'm saying? What was that like to connect? Cause down this way from where we from, you know what I'm saying? We tend to, our music, we listen to everybody, but it's predominantly that area, the Texas and, you know what I'm saying, and Louisiana, we tend to gravitate towards that music because it's so close and we're in that same region. And you know, we grew up on Kiki, you know what I'm saying? What was that like to, you know, be like, you know, to do a song with a great like Kiki?
Man, you know, when I paid and said I was gonna put him on there, I hadn't wrote my verse yet.
Right.
So when he sent it, I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So like shit, I was just like, man, nah, I'm lying. I had wrote my verse, but I was like, man, I just know he finna. I just hope this nigga don't make me rewrite my verse. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that was like the whole thing. But like when he sent it, I'm like, man, shit, it's cool because I had sent him my verse. You know what I'm saying? He was like, oh yeah, you on it though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like shit, it was like, I was like, shit, all right, this is cool.
So break down your thought process, writing that verse.
Man, my whole thing was, I was like, man, I got to go hard from start to finish. I can't fall off nowhere in between this verse.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, every line got to be that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, shit, I'm on this motherfucker with Kiki, man. He done, you know, Kiki done been on songs with Pimp C, Thug, Zero, just all the niggas. So I was like, shit, I gotta come on with it. You know what I'm saying? So shit, I brought my A game, but shit, he said he was fucking with it though.
That's what's up, man. Hey, how long you been rapping?
Man, like I say, man, I started out like just freestyle, like in my partner closet. He had the mics hanging down. We were like 16. You know what I'm saying?
Well, when you start taking it serious?
Man, probably, you know, I'm gonna say Tennessee State. Tennessee State, I did a party in Tennessee State, and they found out that I could rap. You know, I used to have it bad by not wanting to rap in front of people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like my partner from Atlanta, he found out I could rap. So he was like, man, hey, we finna do a song. We gonna do it at the little concert. So I'm like, man, so you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I don't really want to get on stage in front of everybody, you know what I'm saying? But like, shit, man, once I got up there, I knew the shit, and shit, they were rocking with it, though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, I can do this. So shit, like Tennessee State, yeah, so I was about 23, 24, yeah, something like that.
Then you come home.
Yeah, I come home.
You come home and it's like,
Yeah, I come home, I hook up with Spider, Swayze, and Folk Boy, Colin.
right,
You know what I'm saying? And, man, it took off.
right.
Like, we had the streets for a minute. I can't even count. It was us and OTP. That was it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there was other people rapping, but I'm just saying, I don't want to be biased, but I wasn't hearing that but us and OTP. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. It was other people in the area.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. Though,
But
you know what
like,
I'm saying?
shit, it was just like, shit, anytime like if overthrow the folk like in the club, we gonna rock that hoe. You know what I'm saying? So like, shit,
Overthrow. That's Deezy, Juice, Trey. Them my boys right there. You know
Yeah, I
what
fuck
I'm
with
saying?
them.
You know what I'm saying? Young Juice cut my hair too. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Deezy.
That's my
Yeah.
guy right there. You know.
You know, when you see Deezy, you asking, man, I got Deezy the rapper, man.
Alright, yeah, Deezy. So this the reason why you rapping right here, man.
Deezy said, man, I seen a big nigga flowing, man. I just had to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It lit that fire in it, man.
Yeah, man. Deezy hard. Though.
Man, Deezy doing his thing, man. They can't take nothing away from Deezy, man. And so you're home, you're rapping, and I mean, and so what we got next to come from Big Brand, man? What we dropping any new music? I mean, what's
well, you know, I dropped Bread. My latest album, I'm finna start doing videos for them.
right?
I dropped that one on my birthday.
Right.
April 27th, but like it took me a minute because like man I went through like a little patch of like man like depression
Life.
real, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like when that a situation happened with Kinfolk, you know what I'm saying? It just I didn't want to do music, you know what I'm saying? It was just bullshit, but yeah, I shook back, but you know, I'm about to get back in the studio though.
For sure, we all go through them points in life where, you know what I'm saying, we go into a dark place.
Yeah.
Sometimes them dark places are good to go into because you kind of weed out the motherfuckers who just around that you can't just say that they all the way solid because the ones that might just be around for the benefits of everything going good, and then when you go in that dark place, you kind of see. You tell the ones who still check on you when they don't hear from you. The ones who, you know what I'm saying, who still come around to try to help you through that stage, and then you see the ones who kind of weed themselves away and fizzle out. And to me, I look at that's a good thing. Because, you know what I'm saying, they let me know that them people was only seasonal or whatever. They wasn't meant to go for the long haul of my life, you know what I'm saying? They might, just because somebody started the race with you, don't mean they gonna go across the finish line with you, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes we gotta take them moments in life where we go into them states of depression or we have them down moments. A lot of times they blessings at the same time. You know what I'm saying? This type of stuff be in your character. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't got if you don't go through a test, you don't have no testimony. You know what I'm saying? And most people don't realize that. What would you talk about right now? We talking about the state of music right now today in Texarkana. You an OG. You triple OG. You my age, 84. We done seen a lot. You know what I'm saying? We done seen the ways, the early, I mean, I remember seeing me. I'm from the country, so you know, coming here. You know what I'm saying? We come to work here, everything like that. Southside Reggie, that's my family. So I grew up under that lineage. Southside. I grew up, you know, Southside on that numbers. That's another song of yours. We was gonna get to. Matter of fact, we're gonna get to numbers. The concept of numbers and bringing everybody together on that song right there hard. That's if you listen to numbers, you know what I'm saying? I listen to the locals. I listen. I ain't gonna say the locals, but I'm gonna say I listen to people that got good quality of art that they put together. I fucks with your music. I listen to it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I can name out songs like that, because you know what I'm saying. Those are songs. And like I said, I remember South. I was actually with South when he was writing that verse.
Yeah.
He was at the stove.
Man.
Working on it, you know what I'm saying? I remember that song. There was a
Southside, I can't even count. Southside had, if not the hardest, it was one of the hardest verses on that song. You know what I'm saying?
Southside definitely did his shit on that song, bro.
He popped his shit on that motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to get Southside. He don't pop his shit. You know what I'm saying?
Cause see, I got Southside on my new album.
Right.
Man, every time I call on Southside, bro, he do his thing, man.
And he come to the studio as soon as she's like, hey, South, I need you at the studio.
Yeah,
he there, no hesitation. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said that's going back into what I was saying. The Texarkana music scene has changed definitely over the years.
Yeah, like today, the person that I like most right now on the TK scene, like male wise, I said it had to be Scrape Game Marcos.
You're right. He's spitting.
That nigga hard, bro.
He's spitting.
Hard. Scrape Game.
They got a nice movement over there. You know what I'm saying? I wish you could see more, because right now they got a good image. They got that full total package.
Yeah.
They can take the state and take the area and do some things and open up some doors for some people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's a few females popping that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like well, she not from Texarkana, but K hard.
Right. K, I think she was Preston down there.
I fuck with Chalk Dog.
Yeah, Chalk hard. And Chalk got the people. The streets fuck with Chalk.
See, the hood fuck with Chalk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Chalk got she streets. She hood certified.
She gon' scream roll.
She stamped. She gon' scream it and they gon' fuck with her. They gon' go with her. You know what I'm saying? It's like people know. Throwing a party, better put Chalk on that bitch to host that motherfucker. You want them, but she gonna bring them out. She got that energy about her, everything. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. We got a lot down here. That's me, myself. I feel like we get slept on. When it comes to Arkansas, our section has had the most talent for years.
Yeah, man.
For over 20 years.
Yeah, you right.
I'm not finna say no 10-year run over the last 20 years, because you gotta go back to just like I say, Southside, you got Dirty White, you know what I'm saying? You got you got
Rocky.
You got Lady Fat.
Yeah.
You got some of everybody just was in this section.
Yeah.
It was putting out good quality music, Live Boys, all of them. You know what I'm saying? And I can say because I witnessed. You know what I'm saying? I seen it grow again. Now when they mention Arkansas music, you tend to hear the Little Rock area, the Northwest Arkansas area, or the Delta area.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, I embrace it because I'm glad that Arkansas is building a name for itself. But I still don't feel like that our section done got its true recognition and its true flowers that it deserves. Because when it comes to raw talent, that people just putting out raw talent, good music, from R&B level all the way through to the rap level, I don't see them. They don't touch us. They don't.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like we do get overlooked though. You know
Yeah, we get overlooked.
It's a few people from Arkansas. Like if I could just take a group of just Arkansas rappers and put them up against anybody in Arkansas, me personally, I think we'll shit on everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Like right now, they put out these, they do the little top 10 list or whatever.
Yeah.
And they put out Arkansas rappers.
Yeah.
And I asked myself, y'all talk about the people that's next to coming or coming up. And I would say, how y'all don't mention Deezy?
Yeah. And then,
as a young cat, you know what I'm saying? As that next generation, he got the look, he got the image, he got the flow, he got the bars, he got everything. You can't deny him.
Yeah, you can't deny Deezy. Then like another thing, not only that, if y'all talking about bars, now if you just talking about just that bit, but if you talking about bars, man, you gotta say Screw's name. You gotta throw Screws in there.
Most
Screws, because Screws, like, Bro, it's a lot of people around here that Screws done hip with songs, hip right songs.
Right,
you know
right,
what I'm
behind the
saying?
scenes type shit.
But like, you know what I'm saying? He just stay behind the scenes. Screws such a humble dude, he ain't gonna never say nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like I say, man, like Screws hard. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Screws too.
And that's why I say it was a point in time where the music scene here was huge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was like people definitely thought, and I feel like that a lot of it come from sometimes the Achilles heel is focusing too much on home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But then again, you know, I just feel like, you know, like when people come, you know, they come to like Little Rock.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't really come to Texas. We don't bring a lot of people here.
Big name
you know
artists,
what I'm
right.
saying, just to see the city. You know, like you would have like a little baby go to Little Rock. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
they have all that shit going to Little Rock.
Right.
See, if we want to see Little Baby, we gotta go to Little Rock to see him.
Right.
Yeah, he ain't gonna come to Texas County. Well, he will, but it's just.
It ain't if you got the bag to bring him, and then if you got the bag to bring him, it's more like a flex instead of it making sense because you don't have the type of venues to put 50, 60,000 people in to make sense to spend $250,000 or $100,000 to get Lil Baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The person doing that, you just flexing just to show you got it.
Yeah.
To bring them here.
Yeah.
So I understand the reason why they don't get booked here.
Yeah.
It's just that you gotta get up to and jump on that slab like us, the podcast, man. We spent 9 days in Dallas, hit Houston. This week I hit Little Rock, went up there and done an interview. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go because at the end of the day, I want it when people drive through here.
Yeah.
And if you on that music shit or you on that entertainment shit, you just got something going, a comedian, whatever, and you see you coming down 30 and you coming through here,
Yeah.
you gonna want to tap in where there's smoke, there's fire because it's a platform here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a platform here for people that listen to your music, that support you.
Yeah.
If we streaming your songs, if we buying your merch, if we doing just any of that, you know what I'm saying? Come here, come tap in with the people. And that was the thing that I think that social media, don't get me wrong, the internet, it helped out the music industry a lot, the social media and the TikToks and stuff like that, and the Instagram, because it made it where you didn't have to necessarily go to the execs or send your demos in. People could get onto your music and your music be heard, but at the same time, it's kind of caused some laziness amongst that grind that we knew of hitting city to city, little small town to small town, selling the CDs or selling the t-shirts. And that's right there, I think that's a lost art of the grind of hip hop and rap too. Because when you really connect with them people and you shaking them hands and they see you face to face and they learning that and they getting that brand, it's free. Cause think about back in the day when Thug and them used to come up here at ESG and all of them, they used to come. I remember when Slim Thug and ESG was there with the Palladium.
Yeah.
I'm talking about this back in 01. You know what I'm saying? Big Navigator and Excursions parked in front on the street, everything.
Yeah.
And if you know the Palladium and you old enough and was there, or you know the hood, hey, that's a hole in the wall where that bitch used to jump. Thursday night fish. Who remember that shit though? That's what I'm saying. I was here. I was here. That shit I lived. You know what I'm saying? Dude, they don't remember the ladies night, Thursday night fish place back there. Them motherfuckers was jumping in that bitch. And like I say, but them people was coming and they knew that they had to hit them little clubs and they was already on and balling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they was doing it on a regional level and was seeing millions.
Mm-hmm.
Selling CDs $10 a pop, 100,000 CDs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they still was out touching hands and coming to them clubs and stuff like that. And I feel like that's a thing where the phone has hurt us and social media has hurt the industry in a sense because people don't get to get out and shake them hands no more. You don't really get to get that. I mean, you feel like you get a sense of knowing the artists because you see some of the shit they do real time on their IG and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we got so many people now living for the gram. You don't know what's real and what's.
Man, it just, you know, because on the internet you can be real you want.
Exactly. So am I seeing the real artist that I want? You know what I'm saying? Or is he just every time it's propped up? Because if you pay attention to social media, nobody having a bad day.
Yeah, and everybody balling.
Everybody balling.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? And I believe, and I definitely believe comparison is the stealer of joy.
Yeah.
You can't watch that all the time and think that you just gonna be happy.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna compare your life to them. And
Yeah.
trust me, every day ain't sunshine and rainbows and all of that good shit.
Shit, nah, man. You gonna have some rainy days.
Right. But that's
some rainy days.
and that's why I say that's about how you come out of it.
Yeah, even rich people have rainy days. So
Right.
I don't. If a motherfucker just happy every day, I mean, I salute them, but shit, I don't know. I just can't. I just don't find it. You gotta have a rainy day somewhere.
Right. You got anybody, a youngster that's coming up, you can take it under your wing and showing the rep and
Man, but you know what? I had said cause you know I'm getting older. So yeah, man, like I just want to start. I want to stay in the game,
right.
but I just want to be behind the scenes now, like right.
Right.
So I really been looking for a youngster to write for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? One with image. You know what I'm saying? So I had one, but he can't stay out of trouble. So
Right. And that's a hard thing to do right now too. If you want to rap,
yeah.
the rappers now they got this image they gotta portray. I ain't gonna say they have an image they have to portray, but yeah, they got an image they gotta portray. Everybody wanna slide and make somebody a pay.
Yeah, man, and it's, I don't know, man. It's like, man, just listening to. See, I came up with Bling Bling and Ball of Blacking.
Right, we came up when it was
you know
cool
what I'm
to
saying?
have money and go to the club
You know,
and have the cars
man,
and
we trying to get money, fuck hoes, and
Right.
fix up cars or something.
exactly.
Like I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? We didn't, they wasn't rapping. I mean, they was rapping about the shit, but that just wasn't their main focus. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You know, they might have like one or two songs they talking about that. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
shit, now, boy, they making whole CDs about this shit.
Right,
You
the
know what
whole
I'm saying?
their whole image is about that.
Yeah.
And speaking of just that type in the culture war said now, I noticed you move around a lot. You hit different cities. You know what I'm saying? You travel.
Yeah.
The situation that just happened a couple of days ago with PNB Rock, you know, may rest in peace out there in LA.
Yeah.
What advice can you give somebody, especially you come from down here? We go out there, you know, how do you move when you go to LA? You know what I'm saying? What's the best way to move in those type of cities? And
Well, you know, when I go to LA, I tap in with some people that's real good in the city. You know what I'm saying?
right,
And I mean, you know, everybody don't have people like this to tap in with, but I know when I'm with my people in LA, I know I'm good. Like,
Right.
I can go down there anywhere in the city when I'm with my people.
and what you saying that they're saying it's fine if you got somebody connected to go tap in and connect with. It ain't no factor saying, oh, I'm a punk or I need some, or I'm a bitch, I'm scared out here. It's just the fact of just
Nah,
security.
it just, you know,
You ain't
like,
being dumb.
Like I say, man, if you out there and you shining like new money,
Right.
man, you gonna stick out like a sore thumb, man. Now you know what I'm saying?
Because if
like,
you know, if you in LA, if you done been to LA, you know.
like, man, like just for example, you know what I'm saying? Even I was with my people, you know what I'm saying? But I'm in whites. I got a Cleveland Cavaliers hat on.
Right. Them sports team hats.
Yeah, so you know I got a Cleveland Cavaliers hat on. I go in like the little corner store. You know what I'm saying? And like, then I just grab like a juice and some Skittles and come back to the counter. As soon as I turn around, I'm getting pressed. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, my people was right there though. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause,
Right.
like my people and the people that was pressing me from the same hood, but like. Man, little nigga, I know about 14 had a pistol beating him on it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he like, hey, cuz, where you from? Man, I'm from Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? But like, shit, it's just that easy to get pricked. Cause like, I just walked in the store. I went in there motherfucker about 2-3 minutes.
Right.
Shit. You know, like, I'm just glad my people was there cause they could have went bad. You know what I'm saying?
Right. 'Cause I was just talking about it earlier. Like if I'm in LA, it's simple. If I'm south of the 10,
Yeah.
I'm with my family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm with my family. I know how to move. If I'm south of the 10, I'm with my family. That's why I'm out there with my relatives. I can move around and do what I need to do.
Yeah.
If I'm out there on some cool, having fun, maybe a couple of days in and out, and I ain't just mingling with. I'm somewhere ducked off Hollywood, B&B, Beverly Hills. I might go to walk the Stars of Fame. We're gonna take some pictures. We're gonna do all that cool, good stuff. We're gonna hit Venice Beach.
Yeah.
We're gonna might hit the Santa Monica Pier.
Yeah.
We're gonna do some stuff and we're gonna keep it in that area. Because I tell people all the time, you can't just go driving in the hoods because of the party. That's the thing about LA that people don't know. You can be on this street right here and you can see $1 million houses.
Yeah.
And literally 10 minutes away or a few blocks over, you in somebody's hood where shit ain't as sweet as you think it is.
Yeah, that shit's sweet.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you ain't lying, cause that's exactly how it is. Man, like my first time, cause see, like when I used to go to LA, I used to just stay in Hollywood.
Right.
When I did my people, shit, when I go down there, shit, he was just taking like, man, we rolled in with. Matter of fact, we went to the jungles for Denzel Washington.
Right. Well, there's Bone them hood over there,
You know what I'm saying? Like shit, we went over there. You know, like, and the people that I'm with, you know, he well known, so shit, he know like all the damn, basically like all the OGs there in every hood. So you know what I'm saying?
Right, because it's real politics going on out there.
Like, but see, like he told me, you know, before, like we had to stop at the store and get gas, and he called one of the OGs before he went. He was like, hey man, I gotta pull up to this store. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, he was like, shit, ain't about being scared. It's just a respect thing. And, you know, he a crip. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, shit.
Yeah, and that's why I say it's the respect thing. That's why I say the checking in. People are like, well, I don't care where I'm going. I ain't finna check in with nobody. If you got somebody there that's built a foundation in that city, why not going to say, hey, look, I'm in the town.
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, if they fucking with you, they gonna say, all right, well, cool. I got a good spot for us to go. You know what I'm saying? They gonna show you a good time while you in the city.
Man, then like. My thing is, it ain't even about checking in. It could be some shit going on in the city
that you don't know about.
You don't even know about. Like, you could be, let's just say like your people, some 60s or something.
Right.
You hanging with the 60s, but you don't know if Hoover just shot a 60 last night or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause this is the type of shit that really go on in LA.
Exactly.
And like, you just pop up out there.
And the temperature is something totally different than what it normally is.
You hang with them, so they gonna consider you a 60, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And like shit, you can just, you know what I'm saying? It just, shit happen just like this, just that fast. But most of the time, like, if I'm going just to kick it, man, we on the lake, we on the jet ski, you know what I'm saying?
Right. You somewhere out the way.
Yeah, we way away from South Central.
Right, and that's what I tell people all the time. I'm like, man, look, when I'm in a city, it's like this. Like, if I'm in Miami, don't get me wrong. We went to Miami, yeah, true. I went in the hood, we had to go to some other little store. I wanted to get some good food and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I kept my ass on the other side of that bridge in South Beach.
Yeah.
Well, I know, you know what I'm saying, everything. Don't get me wrong, it goes down on South Beach. Prime 112, all the places, the Fountain Blue. Don't never think it's a place where it can't go down.
Yeah.
But don't just be out there in the trenches just hanging just because and you ain't from there. Yeah. And then you got on Rolex, you got on your jewelry, you just out there just, and it's people really hungry.
Looking like a league.
Right, people don't understand it's people really hungry. That's why I tell you, in LA, people think Hollywood, everybody out there rich because the houses. No, it's people really hungry.
But shit, and like, even in Hollywood, shit, that's where Pops.
Yeah, that's what Pops, because they dropped the location on the Airbnb. Yeah. That was kind of some plotted. You know what I'm saying? They was coming because they hunt licks. Yeah. They know rappers come to LA. They know the hustlers come to LA. Yeah. You know, anybody with some motion and you trying to do anything with some motion, LA, New York, Miami, Atlanta, Houston, them Chicago, them the cities you gonna go to because to get your brand or whatever you doing to get you some motion about it.
And see, like, I ain't got no type of motion like Pop Smoke. But when I go to LA, I still don't drop my location. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I don't like to see once you drop your location and you hashtag California, it pop up on everybody's shit.
Right, and the only thing they gotta do is type in the city on the search on IG and see
But shit, I don't drop locations nowhere I'm going.
Right, and the thing is, it wasn't even P&B that dropped the location. It was his girl that dropped the location. You think that you gotta game your woman though. If your woman, but you gotta teach her, hey, look, this is a certain way to move.
Yeah, and see, like it be the women that just happen to be around somebody that's popular.
Right.
So you know they happy to be seen with them. So they showing like every move that they make. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just like you say, you gotta game them, man. You gotta say, like, hey, look, man, I ain't no regular nigga. You know what I'm saying? You got to. I don't want people to know where I'm at all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Man, Drake told him 10 years ago, baby, I'm at the W, but I can't meet you in the lobby. Cause I'm not just anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that for real, bro.
He was
for
letting you
real.
know then, like, look, if you got some stature about yourself, some motion about yourself, things like that, hey, you can't just move any kind of way. You can't just be in any kind of situation. Don't get me wrong. I used to be one of the ones when take me to the city, man, take me to the hood. I want to see what the church is like.
Yeah.
But then you realize, hey man, yeah, every hood to a certain degree is the same.
Yeah.
But it's other people in certain hoods that you gotta think about. We in Arkansas, we down here it's like such like Southern hospitality.
Yeah.
Down here somebody might see, you don't see too many homeless people.
Yeah.
Here, like you might see in a Dallas or Houston or a major city, because most people, if you're doing bad enough, you got an auntie or uncle or cousin, somebody will let you come stay with them till you can get on your feet, gonna feed you. They're not fitting to sit there and watch you out there sleeping outside and you know what I'm saying? It's the cases it does, but it's very few.
Yeah.
So that's the same way like when it comes to crime.
Yeah.
Well, now, yeah, the crime done upticked here. But think about it. The uptick that we just seen here recently been going on for 10 years in Chicago.
Yeah.
10 years ago, the violence that was going on in Chicago, if it would have happened here, people would have went crazy. They wouldn't know what to do. Because, you know what I'm saying, they wouldn't know how to accept it because they'd be like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, and it's crazy, but the thing is, it's just being from a smaller area, you deal with smaller crime, you don't deal with this bigger crime. Like, I mean, you can kind of count house and a bank robbery happen here.
Yeah.
But in LA, bank robberies happen all the time.
Every day. Yeah.
You see that's what I'm saying, like people get killed. A person don't get killed here every day.
Yeah.
But in LA, you might have 10 murders in one day. Because it's the per capita of people, and people just don't. That's why I'm trying to tell people, look, we live here. I'm grateful for living here because I moved away for 15 years. I done lived in Houston. I done lived in Denver. I done lived in Fayetteville, Tulsa, Oklahoma. I done been in the trenches. I done lived in these places. And to come home now, it was like, when I moved home 5 years ago, it was like, hey, do you want to live in Texarkana, TK?
Yeah.
Or do you want your house in the country that's paid for, secluded, no neighbors, no nothing like that? I sat there and I thought about it. Well, I don't live in the apartments. I don't live in neighborhoods where it's sitting like your house right here and the next neighbor house. You can look when you look out your window, you see a wall because they're going to the next house so close.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I took the country option.
Yeah.
Let me get that seclusion because where I live now, it's like you ain't gonna tell me you was just out driving and you saw I was at home.
Yeah.
No, you was on some shit you way down here.
Yeah.
So what's going on? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what I like, that seclusion.
Yeah.
It's that peace of mind that I know if I'm on my way home, trust me, I got so many turns and so many turns to make and dirt road type shit to get on. I know if a cop followed me.
Yeah.
And then you understand, that's why people live way out in the burbs. When they get that money, that's why they move out, because there's seclusion.
Yeah.
A lot of sense they're safe.
Yeah.
Because people follow you home from, they gonna go to the club, throw a bunch of money, got some nice jewels on and shit, drunk, might have a bitch with you. Motherfucker gonna follow your ass home. It's sharks out there to watch for shit like that.
And they catch you drunk and smell the blood in the water.
Exactly. Oh, you can follow this nigga, you not even realize you just driving trying to get home and fuck some.
Yeah.
Not even paying attention to the lights behind you. Is they following you? How long this car been behind you? People don't, you know, and that's why I say I love being here versus the major cities. I can go visit, I can go handle my business, I can grow the platform and get out and hit the slab. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you know, Texas County, you know, like I said, I done been to Cali, I done been to Tennessee, I done been to Houston, I've been to St. Louis, but Texas County it's just always home.
Right, Texas County it's a different vibe. It's two cities, two states.
And like, you know, I think, but I always said if I did get like some major money, I would move, but I still would have a house here. You know what I'm saying?
You'll relocate to a bigger city?
Yeah.
You
like if I got like a big lump sum of money,
right,
I wouldn't want to be here because everybody would know that I had the money. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So just like people say, some of the hate and stuff come from your hometown when you hit a certain level.
Yeah. So yeah, I would definitely move, but I would still have like a house.
Yeah, that's for sure. I definitely think. I don't know if I move deep in the country. Just seclude myself even further.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I'm saying? I see the moving to another city though, because like sometimes it hit me, like when I'm in Houston, being like we went down there the other weekend and I was like, shit, I miss being down here. I miss living in Houston. We went to Turkey Leg Hood, went to all that shit. Like it was just that atmosphere. It was someone 50 was in town. You know, 50 lived there.
Tycoon.
But it was Tycoon weekend, so the city had an extra electricity to it that it don't normally have on a normal weekend.
Yeah.
Every celebrity seemed like you could name was in town, so it made Houston seem like a Disneyland or some shit.
Man,
you know.
You know what I really like about you? I like the day parties in Houston.
Right.
The day parties in Houston. Like, see, I go to the day parties in Dallas. But the day parties in Houston, it's just totally different, man. It's just, I don't know, I just like the scene. I just like Houston, period. You know what I'm saying? Like Houston really my second. It's my second home. I fuck with Houston.
Man, Houston, they got the exotic pop down there, you know what I'm saying? Man, like Flip was down there a couple of months ago. That's my dog, man. I've been from the Flip over 10 years. And, you know, it's just, like I said, it's just in Houston. Like I said, I feel in Houston. And when I fell in Houston, it was like, to me, it felt like it was open arms. A lot of people say it was because they say it was because I wasn't from the city. So they say, you know what I'm saying, Houston, they say Houston, a place like they treat people better that's not from the city. You know what I'm saying? They say it be the internal hate. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't really think so. You know what I'm saying? Because they got a bunch of rappers that's big in Houston, though.
They don't have to go nowhere.
They got rich in Houston.
That's a luxury we don't have.
Because look, if you think about it, I don't know if you remember, but you remember Youngster, right?
Right. Youngster was on Wanna Be a Baller.
Yeah, so now you know, like Youngster ain't dropped just too many songs. Right. But Youngster still big in Houston. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like shit, man, when I shot the video, in the house that I was in, Youngster house was down the street. Youngster got a big ass house.
Right. And that's the thing, because I was telling, it's funny, because we just talked about someone want to be a baller.
Yeah.
Yesterday, me and Southside.
Yeah.
Southside didn't know Detroit didn't have a verse or say a word on the song Want to Be the Baller. Man, hey, Latroy was the first one to pull a DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
Latroy didn't utter a mumbling word on Want to Be a Baller. He was on the intro talking, like when the video came on in the suit and shit. But look, Youngster opened it up.
Man, you so right.
Lil Troy didn't say a motherfucking word on Wanna Be a Baller. And that song, that was the first DJ Khaled, before DJ Khaled.
Yeah, you right. You right about that.
He showed how you can take some people, get a beat, take some people, put them on a song, and put it out. And the whole world was saying, Wanna Be a Baller. Shot caller, 20 in the leg. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want. And the thing is, Lil Troy, this ain't none of that.
Yeah.
You spent the songs word for word, everything, but not one word was Lil Troy's.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? I think that was one of the great finesses of the industry before. You know what I'm saying? Now you got DJ Khaled that does it, and he's the one more known for, you know. But you gonna hear him say a lot on the song. He might not rap or nothing like that. But you gonna know it's a We the Best, or you know what I'm saying. You gonna know it's a DJ Khaled song.
Yeah.
You know, you gonna holler, God did. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You gonna hear it.
Yeah.
But yeah, LaTroy, man, that was a finesse, right? That was one of the best finesses of the industry,
I
right?
ain't never thought about that, but you sure right.
Yeah, that was-
rap on there.
LaTroy did not rap a word. I want to be a baller. And I'm talking about a song went. I know it went ghetto platinum for shit show. If it didn't go real platinum, I know.
Everybody knows want to be about.
Exactly, white, black, no matter what color. You know what I'm saying? That was a song that covered a decade. Like you still might hear it in the club now.
Yeah.
And people still gonna sing it and dance to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's definitely one of the ones.
Right, and it was like a whole combination of the H-Town culture in that song.
Yeah.
And you know, Trojan's nigga get money in H-Town.
Yeah.
At the restaurants and shit like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Troy doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? He had a son try to come out, you know what I'm saying, and do some rapping, you know what I'm saying? T2, you know what I'm saying? But LaTroy as a rapper, as you know what I'm saying, people thought, I think Reggie thought Youngster was LaTroy, the opening verse.
Yeah. Nah, man, Youngster got a distinct voice. You know what
Right,
I
but
mean?
Reggie, I just said, I'm like, who was? I'm like, oh, you like the nigga was singing? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
It wasn't Ronnie Spencer. What was the nigga singing the hook on the Wanna Be a Baller? Oh, damn, I can't even think of his name. But like I say, but it wasn't LaTroy though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because LaTroy got a distinctive voice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, remember LaTroy? I think LaTroy and Pimp C had their issues
Yeah.
back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
But Pimp C went off on Troy, man.
Yeah.
Well,
Perry. Hey man, that shit was wild, man.
I'm on West Time.
Man, hey, they want to say, man, there's people. They want to say Houston, their culture. They want to say I feel like we are parts of that branch that stretch up from Houston to Dallas. Cause you know we had the Pookies and the Luchas in Dallas.
Yeah.
That we grew up listening to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
Chief,
Shit. Chief, you got the Dirty South Ride.
DSR don't get that credit.
Yeah.
Now people, you can mention the legends of Dallas and how you can't mention DSR.
Yeah, you got
They had everybody wearing throwbacks.
DSR and Big Took.
Yeah, Big Tuck did Big Tuck, Tom Tom, Fat Bastard. You know what I'm saying? George Lopez put together something great when he put that together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that was a movement that had a lot of weight. You know, Big Tuck went to school in PB in Pine Bluff. He played football.
I ain't know that.
See, you know what I'm saying? It'd be a lot of Arkansas roots. That's why Big Tuck always still kind of do shows in Arkansas. Because he went to college in Arkansas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know that. You know what I'm saying? And hey, DSR, they was. I feel like it should be a DSR reunion or something, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they Dallas staples at the same time too. When you come to that sound of Dallas, it's like you got the jig and you know what I'm saying? And then like Big Tuck had one of Dallas' biggest songs.
Yeah.
It's Outside the Realest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't sleep on it.
No, you can't. You gotta put Tuck in there.
You know what I'm saying? And we come to, speaking of, we're talking about Dallas, and we talk about Arkansas. Let's talk about our state.
Yeah.
Pioneers, people that say, we can say, Arkansas, top 5.
Like the whole state.
The whole state, top 5.
Man, but you know, I really don't even know the Little Rock rappers. You know what I'm saying?
I would say, I remember A-State Hustlers.
See, I wasn't big on listening to.
Right, on the Little Rock, but all right, I'm gonna go like this. Rod D,
Yeah.
Arkansas Bo,
Okay.
Southside,
Yeah.
because I don't care what nobody says, Southside get booked for shows and we used to play Gold Ridge and them. Pimpin' Superb,
Man, everybody still.
they gonna sing it and they know it word for word. Bankroll Freddy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put Bankroll Freddy in there because Bankroll Freddy, he the one that just say really, really kicked in the dough. It's can say,
Yeah.
I'm here, it's industry.
And he ripping Arkansas.
And he repping Arkansas hard. He got the big pieces, everything. He put it in their face and let them know, look,
Yeah.
I'm from Arkansas.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say Dirty Black. People sleep.
I was thinking Dirty Black.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I come under that Southside Reggie Dirty Black umbrella. Them both my family members. I grew up under them more closer than.
On my daddy,
Right, exactly. You know, Black got song with Snoop Dogg, Bobby Valentino, Jazzy Faye. He got more. Black probably got more industry features. I'm saying had the most industry features prior to Bankroll. He was in LA, signed the heavyweight. No, matter of fact, that's the cat that Suge Knight ran over while Suge Knight in prison right now.
Yeah.
That's who Dirty Black was signed to, Terry Carter.
Yeah. Now I remember him going up.
He was on the BET Awards.
Yeah.
2008, red carpet.
Yeah.
Yo-Yo introduced him as new talent on there with Bow Wow, Nelly, all them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and that's something that we can't.
Nah, you can't deny that.
You can't deny that. Who else can say they don't win and been on that BET red carpet? And they've been announced as a new artist coming out on live television on the red carpet to the awards.
Yeah.
By somebody somebody like Yo-Yo. They got a song with Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say you can't sleep on Arkansas. And then now you got the new ones, you know what I'm saying? We got Cat Daddy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Bankroll. The Bank Pico. Bank Club Pico.
The little niggas that signed with Gucci.
Oh yeah, Big Fizzle.
Yeah.
Big Cootie.
Yeah.
They doing their thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got Ed Dolo. Lyrics. Ed Dolo got sticks.
See, you put me on new name. I'm gonna have to go look this.
Yeah, see, I do this shit, man. I got because this is my home.
Yeah.
And I feel like I said, what I smoke there's fire is for the culture.
Yeah.
It ain't for me. This shit for the culture. Them dots been connected a long time ago. Like I tell people, you know what I'm saying, and I'm gonna say it for the first time on this is Kevin Gates. He tell a story about he wasn't getting paid over $900 a show in Louisiana, so he was ready to give up on rapping. He talked about it in his interviews. Then a cat from Arkansas paid him $5,000, well $5,500 to be exact, to come do a show. That was me. I paid him to come to Fayetteville.
Damn, for real?
When Johnny Manziel, Johnny Football was playing for Texas A&M.
Yeah.
Arkansas Razorback Homecoming, we played Texas A&M. I bought Kevin Gates to Fayetteville.
Man, that's real.
Then me and Dirty got together and linked in. That was when the Paradise happened.
Yeah.
On Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't pop my shit, but in this shit, this Arkansas shit, this right here, that culture that's built up there, I can say I'm one of them founding fathers that built that culture in Northwest Arkansas. Because when I first moved up there, wasn't no black radio stations.
Yeah.
It wasn't none of that. You know what I'm saying? I was here, living here, like I say, doing the Dirty Black era, the South Sides when they first got going. Also, I remember like the Pimpy, Uncut them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a culture baby. I love the culture of what we do.
Yeah.
So that's why it was only right that I bring you on, because you are the culture.
Yeah.
You the face of the block.
Yeah.
And when we say the block, we're talking about the four blocks. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You the face of the block. And we know a lot went down a lot of years ago. And you know what I'm saying? And you weathered the storm and still, you know what I'm saying? And you here today.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? We got Big Bread, we got the clothes, we got the albums, we got the music, we got all that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I say it's only right that I came and bought you on Where There's Smoke, There's Fire, and to pay homage to what it's doing, respect to Big Bread.
Man, I appreciate that.
Man, for sure.
You know, free the real that's still locked up, man. My CEO, free the CEO, free the co-CEO.
Hey man, I appreciate you for coming on, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man.
Already, for sure. Like I say, man, this right here was real.